Welcome to our news today. In this chapter, we will focus on online media, online content, online publishing industry, and online entertainment industry.
Hello everyone, we are Group 6. So in this video, we are going to summarize Chapter 9 of E-commerce, online media. The presentation will contain 4 main parts: online content, online publishing industry, online entertainment industry, and conclusion. So first, we are going to talk about the online content.
The trends in online content and media for 2016 to 2017 divided in 3 major fields. First, in business. The rapid adoption of smartphones and tablets as a mobile platform accelerated the shift to digital content. The expansion of internet content creators and distributors continued to disrupt the cable market. The number of people viewing TV online in the United States rose over to 165 million, over 59% of the US population. Although e-book sales were slowing, they still accounted for 1/3 of all books purchases in the United States. Newspaper online readership outnumbered print readership. Cable and satellite businesses were merging. Charter Communications bought Time Warner Cable for $85 billion, making it the country's largest cable company. Next, in technology, smartphones, tablet computers, and e-readers work together to offer a rich mobile multimedia entertainment environment. Netflix continued to be the greatest bandwidth consumer, accounting for around 35% of all internet traffic. Apps evolved into exclusive content distribution platforms where users can be charged for content. Cloud storage services were expanding to meet the demand for mobile device content. For example, Apple introduced the iCloud video service. Lastly, in society, for media consumption, Americans spend over 4,300 hours per year consuming various forms of media, and time spent on mobile devices exceeds time spent on PCs, and time spent on digital media exceeds time spent on television. New net neutrality rules from the Federal Communications Commission restrict broadband providers from blocking, slowing down, or speeding up access to specific websites. Next, we will see some key factors affecting online content. To begin with, the consumer's demand for content is anywhere, anytime, and on any device. We can see that the growth of mobile devices such as tablets and smartphones making people spending more time listening to the radio or going online. Furthermore, consumer behavior and attitudes toward paying for content have greatly changed. Free content can drive customers to paid content. And for media convergence, the first one is technological convergence, which means combine the functionality of 2 or more existing media platforms into a single device. The second one is content convergence. There are 3 aspects to content convergence: design, production, and distribution. The last one, industry structure convergence. The merger of media enterprises into powerful synergistic combinations can cross-market content on many different platforms and create new works that use multiple platforms. Looking at the graph, we see that each American spends around 4,300 hours annually on various types of media. Time spent on the internet, both mobile and desktop, is expected to exceed time spent on traditional television, according to eMarketer 2016.
Now we're turning into the online publishing industry, and the first thing we will consider in this section is the trend in online publishing industry. For books, newspapers, magazines, and we have $93 billion media sector based originally on print, now moving to the internet and mobile delivery. Existing print-based businesses are threatened nowadays. For online newspapers, in the past, people mostly read newspapers on print only, whereas in recent years, the sources of newspapers diversifies to various types and platforms. And about online magazines, we have total audience size increased 6% in 2015. And about ebooks, sales of ebooks has trended, but sales of traditional books have not decreased. And we have 2 big players in the ebook industry, which are Amazon and Apple. For the key factors affecting online publishing industry, the first factor we should consider is the growth of web and online devices as alternative medium for news and ads. The online lifestyle becomes more and more common in today's life, and the emergence of search engines contributes to the development of online publishing industry. The rise of alternative digital sources for news, commentary, opinions, and millions of consumers are attracted to these sections, and social media diverting traffic to news content. And we also have various difficulties to develop suitable business and revenue model for the internet and mobile social platforms. To understand more about business models and revenue models, in this graph, we can see the business model of online newspapers. And about the revenue models, we have ad revenue and subscription revenue. And for advertisement revenue model, it is not growing at the rate matching the growth in unique monthly visitors. Many visitors come from social media or search engines to search for a particular article, and these visitors are not engaged. So we'll move to the most interesting part of our presentation today, which is online entertainment industry.
Okay, so the entertainment industry is generally considered to be composed of 4 traditional commercial players and 1 new arrival, which are television, radio broadcasting, Hollywood films, music, and games. So according to the figures, they illustrate the relative size of these commercial entertainment markets. By far, the largest entertainment producer is television, and then motion pictures, followed by video games, radio, and music. Online computer and console revenues have grown to be larger than movie box office revenues, about $11 billion. And radio remains a strong revenue producer, aided by the growth of internet radio services like Spotify and Pandora. But recorded music is the smallest of the major players at $7 billion. And along with all the content industry, the entertainment segment is undergoing transformation. That mobile devices, coupled with the easy availability of entertainment content, change consumer preferences and increase demand for such content. Social networks are rapidly adding video and live video streaming to provide a platform for sharing TV. Music subscription like Pandora, Spotify, and Apple Music have millions of subscribers, and consumers are willing to pay reasonable prices for high quality content. And also closed platforms and streaming services reduce the needs for DRM. And finally, the stream video apps like Periscope can capture live video from PCs or TV screen. And in an ideal world, consumer would be able to watch any movie, listen to any music whenever they want and wherever they want. And consumer could bill monthly for these services by a single provider of internet services. So next is the market size and growth of online entertainment industry.
We can see that the figure here shows the projected growth in US online entertainment revenue from 2014 to 2019 for the major players: online TV and movies, online music, online video games, and internet radio. The most noticeable is the extraordinary growth of online TV and movies, driven in large part by adoption of mobile devices, as well as the success of TV and movie streaming sites. There will be some interesting changes by 2019. Online TV and movies will grow very rapidly by more than 15% annually, while online games and internet radio remain relatively stable generators of revenue, declining in significance when compared to TV and movies. Now for the online TV and movie industry, we first look at the television industry. In the television industry in 2016, viewers have gone mobile. Internet streaming and downloading distributors like Netflix and Apple have gained market power, while TV and movie production firms and cable television systems are losing route to internet and mobile app delivery of content. Next, cable distribution systems are challenged, as the internet offers alternative, unbundled, a la carte access to TV programs. Linear TV is being supplanted to binge watching. Therefore, the television industry is in the midst of transition to a new delivery platform, the internet, via dedicated streaming devices such as Apple TV, Google Chromecast, Roku, and Amazon Fire TV, as well as smartphones and tablets. The new platform is changing how, when, and where consumers can watch TV. The best screen when commuting or traveling is the smartphone and tablet. More importantly, the internet enabled social networks like Facebook and Twitter have made TV viewing a social experience shared among neighbors, friends, and colleagues. Now for the feature-length movies. In Hollywood, the transition to a digital delivery platform is very underway, and the industry is poised to maintain its revenue stream based on new digital platforms. The key to the success of Hollywood studios in the digital era is their control over original, full-length feature production and control over who will distribute their movies, when and how. Aside from box office theater revenue, the movie industry derives revenue from both physical formats, DVDs, and digital formats like selling movies for dollar. These changes support the rapid growth of online movies distributors like Netflix, Amazon, and Hulu. However, it could turn into challenges to the Hollywood studios, as in the digital era, it is conceivable that distributors like Netflix, Amazon, and Google have the financial strength to attempt to make feature-length movies and reduce their licensing costs. Now we look at the online game industry. So, console gaming used to be the heart of the digital gaming industry, but this changed rapidly with the introduction of smartphones and tablets, as well as social and casual gaming, which do not require users to purchase an expensive console or packaged software. There are 5 types of digital gamers. The first one, casual gamers, who play games on a desktop or laptop computer. Next, social gamers are those who play games using a web browser or app on a social mobile network like Facebook and often with friends. Mobile gamers are casual gamers as well, with fleeting involvement. We talk about massive multiplayer online gamers, or MMO, who use their computers to play with a large number of players around the globe. Lastly, the console gamers play games online or offline, using a dedicated console like Xbox or PlayStation. The rapid growth in the number of people playing mobile games based on tablets and smartphones is a sea change for the gaming industry that was previously dominated by closed-platform console games and hardware firms. Apple App Store and the Google Play Store has turned into leading merchant of digital games. The mobile platform is a more open platform that allows thousands of developers to create entertaining games on much smaller budgets, as well as new and innovative games on a faster schedule. At the same time, PC and mobile game evolved to take revenue growth from professional gaming, otherwise known as esports. Now, we look at the growth of online music industry.
Digital revenues now make up about 70% of all US music revenues, about $4.8 billion. Revenues from CDs continue to decline but still account for 30% of the industry's revenue, which is about $2 billion. Streaming music sales from ad-supported streaming and subscription streaming sites now total $2.4 billion, or about 34% of industry revenue. Digital revenues have not made up for the loss of revenue caused by the drastic decline in CD sales. The music industry resisted the development of the digital channels of distribution, but ultimately struggled with Apple's new iTunes Store in 2003, as well as with several small subscription music services for online distribution. There are 2 kinds of digital music services. The first one is streaming music services, or known as internet radio, such as Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, Rhapsody, and iHeartRadio. It delivers music to listeners from cloud servers. The music is not stored on user devices, and it has 2 revenue streams. The first one is ad-supported, and the second one is subscription services. Ad-supported streaming is a freemium model that allows users access to free stream music for a limited number of hours per month and relies on advertising to generate revenue. Subscription enables users to listen to ad-free music for a monthly fee. The second kind of digital music service is digital dollar services, or dollar to own, which known as iTunes, Amazon, and Google Play. Users download tracks and albums and pay a fee for each song. The songs are stored on a cloud server, so users can listen to the music from any of several personal devices. Digital dollar is the second part of the digital music industry, generating $2.3 billion, or 33% of the industry revenue. With the growth of cloud computing and cloud-based music services, the very concept of owning music began to shift, instead to accessing music from any device, anywhere. But it is unclear if streaming music services have a viable business model, as music streaming sites proliferate and major artists withhold their recent albums. Many analysts believe that the music industry's business model is broken and that streaming will not save the industry. Now we look to the case study. Let's look at the case study of how Spotify maintained its leading position in the online music industry by using Google Cloud to unlock infinite capacity and faster innovation.
Audio is a really powerful medium because it's so personal and engaged to who you are.
It is the most intimate and the most connecting medium. And what we're seeing today is that there's this new technological revolution taking place, and that opens up a whole new interest and explosion of audio.
Spotify is definitely more than just a music company these days, the core of running our business. And if we're not able to get the latest insights about our users, we're not able to see the key statistics about our business, that's a problem.
We were reaching a sort of tipping point where the current system wouldn't scale anymore.
And that's where Google Cloud comes in. Google Cloud takes care of a lot of the complexity of our business.
We don't need to worry about the infrastructure. We don't need to worry about all the details that aren't core to our product. It's intuitive and it makes scaling effortless.
And that frees us up to do Spotify-specific things, being creative, being innovative, experiment faster. And
Okay, so in the conclusion, since the appearance of the internet, the media has changed significantly, and changes not only bring back convenience, revenue, and opportunities for enterprises, but also contain many challenges and risks. A suitable strategy and good collaboration among companies in various industries will help to boost the online media in the future. So that is the end of our presentation, and thank you so much for watching. So please like, share, and subscribe our channel for more interesting videos.